Hello guys, it's Freddie, and this is my brother George, and he's come on to do World Cup predictions with me, which is very nice of him, because he's just woken me up and then said, can we do this? So I said yes. So, should we go straight into it? Or do you want... No, actually, you introduce yourselves. Just say a little bit about yourself.
I'm really good at football and cricket. I'm in Lancashire and Preston for that. Yeah. And my life is basically football, cricket, eat, sleep. I like sleeping.
We have something in common. Alright, okay. Group A. So, I'm going to start with the bottom team. I've put Ecuador. Now, I've kind of fiddled around with it. I've kind of changed it. They've got three Brighton players, actually. They've got Caicedo and Estupiñán, but other than that, I don't really see much how they can get out of that group. It could be a surprise team. They did well to get out of the South America league, so yeah, but I'll put them bottom.
My bottom is Qatar, because I've never seen them play a game of football. Moving on to third now. Yeah,
moving on to third. This may shock a couple of people. I've put Senegal, and people may think, oh, why have you not put them second? They've got Sadio Mane, but he's injured, and that's a massive blow for them. It really is. They kind of, they've got Koulibaly, Mendy, but they're just not on form, and Ismail Sarr, he's a championship player, so I just don't think... I think they'll struggle this World Cup. Last World Cup they got knocked out on fair play rules because they had more yellow cards or something. It was something mad. So yeah, I've put them third.
My third is Senegal.
Oh, so you
same reason.
Yeah.
So no need to blabble. Moving on to second.
Second, now there's a thing where 20 out of 20 out of 21 home nations have surpassed the group stage. So I've put Qatar. They are ranked pretty high in the world. They won the Arab Cup. I know that might not seem anything, but they beat the likes of Algeria. Not much, but yeah. And also, they are the home nation, so they will have that home nation bounce. The crowd will be behind them. And I just think, I feel like they'll get through this group because they are just like, I don't know, I literally know none of their players, but because you're the home nation, you sometimes get through, don't you?
My second is Netherlands, surprisingly.
Really?
I've put them second. I've just changed it at the last minute because everyone's saying they've got a really good team now. They could go for the World Cup, but that could get in the nerves. So I've just put them second. I think they'll do okay. And that would leave to my first of Ecuador.
Ecuador?
Yeah.
Ecuador?
Yeah.
You put Ecuador top?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you in the next... I'm just kidding. Okay. Alright. That's very surprising. I put Netherlands top. George said they could really be... They could just be the same and just be really bad. But look at their side. It's pretty decent. They've got some good players in Gakpo, Simmons, Van Dijk, De Jong. They'll get through that group easy. I think at least 7 points they'll walk that group. So... yeah, that was Group A for us. So I've gone with Netherlands and Qatar to finish, to get through, and Ecuador and Senegal to go home early. So, Group B.
Group B?
Which is England's group. It's coming home. So, yeah, again, I fiddle with this group again. So, my bottom place, I put Iran.
Same.
And in third... I put Wales.
And I've put Iran and USA to get knocked out.
Oh, okay. In fact, I've put So yes, that's
I don't
that's
think
my bottom
Pulisic
two.
could carry it.
So I've put USA to get through that group. I think they just have more quality than Wales. I know Wales have Gareth Bale, but if he doesn't turn up, they're not going to get through this group. I'm sorry.
Wales always do good.
I know they do surprise a lot of people. But when did they do that? 2016. So it's 6 years since they did it.
They did good at Euros.
Yeah, I know they beat Belgium or whatever, but
anyway,
it's hard to do that. So I've put USA to come second, and of course England to come first. Now, generally, it might not have been first when I first saw the squad. I was worried. I was actually worried that we could bottle this when we were playing them games against like Germany, Hungary, Italy. But I've put us first because I just feel like Kane's going to turn up. I feel like Trippier's just going to have an amazing World Cup. Also, I've predicted Kane to just score a worldie against Wales. I can just see it. So yeah. So for Group B, I've gone England to top it, and USA in second, and then Wales in third, Iran in fourth. Bear in mind, Iran, you could actually get second because you do have Taremi and some other players, but I just don't think it's enough.
Anyway, my top two, England, I'll say Wales in second, and then England in first. My whole group scores Iran, Wales, USA, Wales, England.
Okay. Alright, Group C. Do you know, I'm just going to fly through this one because it's pretty easy. Saudi Arabia fourth. I've put Mexico in third, Poland in second, Argentina in first.
Saudi Arabia fourth, Mexico third, Poland second, Argentina first. I think we all agree on that.
We agree.
And Argentina obviously are going to win that group.
They're going to get
probably
9-9.
could win the World Cup.
Probably will. Don't know. Right, this is where it comes pretty interesting. So I put Tunisia bottom, Australia third. This is Group D, by the way. I shouldn't have said that. France second, Denmark first. Now, France have loads and loads of great players, but where's their midfield? They're playing Rabiot and whoever else in midfield. Yeah, when they won the World Cup, they had Pogba and Conte. They're not coming, okay? And there is that bounce about the World Cup glitch where you win it and then you go out in the next one. I don't think it'll be happening because they do have a better side than Australia and Tunisia. But I feel like they'll come second because of how... I just think they'll be restless, really. I feel like it will go down to the last game and everyone will be thinking, oh, they could get knocked out, and they might be like 2-0 down to whoever they're playing, but then they'll climb their way back in. So I put Denmark to finish first, which for them would be a very good achievement. In fact, a fun fact is France and Denmark, they play each other so often, but France, Denmark and Australia were in the last World Cup group together, and France and Denmark got out of it. So,
right.
yeah, I've put Denmark to finish top. They are a brilliant side, and they generally could be this season's dark horse. I could see them going a long way. I could see them going semis. I'm being serious there as well. Group E. Oh, in fact,
I need to say that. Fourth, I've put Australia.
Okay.
It's not cricket or rugby. Not good at rugby. Get mixed up with New Zealand. It's not cricket. Australia, you're in fourth. Tunisia at third. It's same again.
Yeah.
But I know
they've
they're
got
not
Hannibal
good at cricket.
from United.
But like,
so.
they just
Yeah.
not gonna do good. And France have put second.
Oh yeah, so we agree.
Same reason, midfield rubbish, and I don't know. And then first is Denmark. They're just a really good team.
Yeah, they do.
Like, the chemistry is really good.
And I think because Eriksen's back, that's going to give them a massive boost. Anyway,
moving on
A.
to Group E.
This honestly could be the group of death, but I think it's one of them where you look in match day 2 and both of the big teams might be going out, but because they're so good, they climb out. They're a bit like City. Like, we always see it. They might be 2-0 down to Bournemouth away from home, and we're thinking, yes, getting the little sides beating the big side, but then they'll climb back in the 80th minute or something. But anyway, Costa Rica bottom. I know they have Neves, but like, who else do they have? Oh, they've got Joel Campbell up front. Okay, so
Yeah.
don't
He
worry.
puts a stone.
Yeah, I know. But he don't. He's not our brother or anything. I mean,
Campbell's out.
Yeah, I know. Japan third, Spain second, Germany first. I just think we'll have too much quality, and I think, do you know what? Shout out to Pedri. I think he'll have a great World Cup.
Right. Let's move on. Fourth, I've put Costa Rica.
Okay.
Like, unless Navas does a.
Yeah.
Unless Navas does his Real Madrid mode, they're not gonna get far. Japan third because they have good players but not world class players.
They have
You know what?
Toma at Brighton, who's
Yeah,
really doing well at the
yeah,
moment,
but let's be real, they're not going to beat Spain and Germany. Anyway, second I've put Germany because I feel like they have like 11 attackers for 4 different positions.
I just think
I feel like they have too much players that are good and they're just not going to get any playing time.
I'd say that about Brazil.
And then first put Spain. I know they're a really young squad. They've not put Thiago in there. They've not put De Gea in there. Ramos,
No,
obviously no Ramos.
That's why I put him second.
But do you know what? I'm just going to surprise. Spain first.
Okay.
And partially the reason is that because I pulled out Spain and Uruguay.
He did a sweet steak with his football team, and he pulled out Spain and Uruguay, didn't you?
Yeah.
So a bit of bias there. I was wondering.
Group
Okay. I think we got the point across. It's Group F. Fourth Morocco. I know you have Hakimi and Ziyech, but Hakimi's doing really well. But Ziyech isn't, so I put you bottom. Sorry. Canada third. I'm sorry. I love Canada as well. I want them to get through this group. I want to see an underdog story. Well, thankfully I've predicted USA to get through, but you know I've got that link with Canada because my dad's dad is Canadian, so it's like woo. But no, to be fair, they do have some decent players, but then the other squad is just not great. They've got Alphonso Davies would be the first name, and then Jonathan David, who's a great striker as well. So I just think I don't think they'll get through this group, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a shock from either Morocco or Canada. Croatia second. I don't know. I just think after the final, they've just not been as great in like the Nations League or whatever. But to be fair, I just think they're just aging a bit as well. I mean, the next World Cup, whoever they even get, I don't think they'll get through the group because it's very aging and they need to find youngsters fast. I'm sure they have brought youngsters, but the likes of Modric, Perisic, Ilicic. Am I saying that? Is it Ilicic? There's just any player that ends in ick either plays for Serbia, Montenegro, or Croatia. I put Belgium first.
Right. My group goes Canada at fourth. I know they have Jonathan David and Davis, but honestly, I don't see a lot of hope for.
Come on, they got Junior Hoylett.
The North Americans.
I'm so disappointed.
I mean, what? The players probably come from Alaska or something.
I gave them a chance. Right, go on.
Anyway, third is a big blower, Croatia. Because, as you said, they were Asian.
The World Cup finals.
And they don't even look that good, to be honest. So they're third. Second, big surprise is Morocco. How do you even
Morocco.
Morocco. I know they sacked a manager, but new managers always do good. And they have Hakimi Ziyech.
What I watched them on AFCON, they look brilliant. I mean, Hakimi was just smashing it.
Next, boys.
Right.
First is Belgium, obviously. I just
I do think they could. I
go
do
out in
think
the quarter,
Croatia
so whatever.
or Belgium could easily crash out of the group stage.
Right,
Anyway,
G.
Group G.
G.
Now I've put the order that everyone thinks, but I'll just explain it. So I've put Cameroon bottom. I put Switzerland third, Serbia second, and Brazil first. Now I just think this is going to go down to the last game. Whoever's playing, I'm not so sure. I think. So I think Brazil will already be top, but I think Cameroon just could be there, and I feel like they could be 2-0 up against a team, whoever they're playing. And it'd be like, oh my word, they actually... And then you'll look at the live table and they'll be second, and Serbia and Switzerland will be dropping out. They have Eric Choupo-Moting who's smashing it at Bayern. They also have the likes of Abubakar, who was great in AFCON. Yeah, but I just feel like then they'll lose their minds, and I think... I don't want to say it because I love the African nations and I want them to do well, but I've not really backed them in this tournament, which is really hard. But I think Cameroon just could... You're weird. I never should got you on. Could make like a surprise here, so I think they'll be like 2-0 up against whoever they're playing, and then they'll lose 3-2. I'm sorry. So yeah. So again, it goes Cameroon fourth, Switzerland third, Serbia second, Brazil first. I mean, that's kind of
right.
normal.
I'm going to do mine first to worst. So I've got the rhyme for the right time, and the first will be Brazil and Cameroon. I think they'll achieve over the moon.
You've got Cameroon, haven't you? Oh, fair enough. You backed an African
Cameroon
nation.
are going to come second, and Brazil also will win the group. Clip it.
Clip this.
Anyway, the third is Serbia. Reason.
Oh.
Just Serbia, why not? Because they're better than Switzerland.
Oh yes.
And Switzerland will be fourth. And I mean Shaqiri in that good now.
Shaqiri.
Where's he at now? He's not at Liverpool.
No.
He's at
MLS, I think.
MLS, Major League.
Soccer. Okay. Group H. I struggled. It was mainly with my top two, but fourth I put South Korea. I'm sorry, Son, but you are not going to carry your side this tournament. Son, no. Ghana third. Uruguay second. Portugal first. I don't know why. I just have the feeling Portugal. I originally had Uruguay there, but I've put Portugal. I'd love Ghana to beat Uruguay now. After what Luis Suarez did to them, I'd love Ghana to beat Uruguay and knock them out. That would be the best thing ever. I'd just love it. That would be... I'd love it. I'd laugh at it. I'd laugh at it. Alright, anyway.
It's Suarez at World Cup, I don't know. Anyway, fourth is Ghana. Yeah.
No disrespect on the African nations.
I know you said that, but like, they're no match to South Korea, Uruguay, and Portugal. Like, anyway, moving on. Third will be South Korea, as you said. Will Son play his first game today? I don't know. He's got an injured eye socket or something like that.
Is it? I thought he was just injured.
Anyway, second is Uruguay. They might be the dark horses in this competition. Like, you never know. And first is Portugal, because they're the best team of all time. Let's see if CR7 can win it.
No. He doesn't respect the manager, so he will not respect him. So that's why Portugal... Or win. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, so I want to do 4 additional things. George hasn't done it, I should have told him to do it. But, surprise team of the tournament. I got Uruguay, but that's every year. But they guarantee quarters. They just like spawn in at the quarters and they just kind of... I've put USA, just on the reason that I think I've put them through. And I think they'll do well to get, like... if they beat Netherlands as well.
My surprise team will be, I think, actually, I actually think Uruguay as you.
I didn't put Uruguay though. I just said like.
Yes, you did.
No, he's not. So like I've kind of changed my mind. Is it not really Uruguay? Because I think everyone expects Uruguay to do decent every year and maybe go on and win it, but they don't. So I've put USA. Surprisingly bad team. Who have you put?
Surprisingly bad team. I'm gonna go with. Well, I'm not really gonna. I'm actually gonna use a team that's gonna. I'm gonna use France. I know they're gonna get. I know I put them to get through to the thingy, the next round, whatever it is, the round 16. But like, yeah, I don't think they'll. I think they'll get knocked out there.
Okay. So if France were to finish second, they'd play Germany. So
France would. No, they'll play Argentina.
No, they wouldn't.
If
Oh yeah, they would.
Argentina
Oh.
played first.
Oh. So we could have a very surprising matchup there. So we could, it could be France Argentina.
Anyway.
Yeah, I've
Next.
put surprising bad team else.
Next
Most
one.
goals.
Most goals. We got to back our boy Harry Kane.
I've gone with Harry Maguire. He is
No.
very good. Okay. No, I've gone Harry Kane as well. I think he could easily get 3 or 4 goals in that group. I think he'll, right out there. We'll beat Iran 3-0. We'll beat USA 2-1. We'll beat Wales 1-0, and Kane will score in all of them. Okay. Most clean sheets.
Right. So can it be
say
defender?
Uh,
No, let's just
no,
do
it's
goal.
a goalkeeper, really.
All right. So because it's a goalkeeper, I'm actually gonna go for like.
Oh, I'm tempted to. Alisson. Okay. Really? Because I think that's quite a hard group. I know Brazil will walk it, but like in terms of the teams, they are quite hard. I have gone. I'm kind of split on 2, but I've mentioned Pickford, but I think Kasper Schmeichel could pull off some miracle there. I think Australia and Tunisia, I think they beat them like 2-0 either way, and I think they could beat France or draw with France 0-0. So yeah, I think Denmark goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel. In fact, we've got his signature. We've met his dad. That's fun. So thank you for watching our Qatar 2022 World Cup predictions of the group stage, and when all the ties are decided for the round of 16, we'll come back, predict them, and then predict what's after that, quarters, semis, and then the final. Okay, so we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. It's been George.
Yeah.
It's been Freddie.
And I'm George. Oh,
See ya.
Bye.
My finger now. It's not ending.